so now y'all believe me? I've been literally saying this shit for 5 years. I'm about to break it down for you. No, it's different. Now it's moving the goalposts. No, it's different. He's a businessman. Let me break this shit down. Exhibit A.
I have no shit's gonna buy. I never want to stable or whatever, and I never will.
A word?
I'm a true G.
A true G. Now, what? Exhibit B. Exhibit B.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit.
Oh, you don't believe that?
The only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Soft ass, man.
That shit ain't aged well at all.
You don't believe in that shit? Listen, I'm gonna break this shit down. Listen to me. Oh, no, it's different. No, it's different. I won't tell the police. Hear this shit. This is your mouth.
Take a nigga kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on
what?
Shit, the artist and
I pulled up for.
Take a nigga kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business.
I took my shit for kindness. I pulled up on kindness. Y'all pulled up. No, they didn't pull up no weak shit. They pulled up on street shit. Shit that you rep.
Nigga have big plans for Pooh Shiesty.
Hold on. Do you hear your stupid ass self? Yo, I'm the nigga that put your shit on your commissary. Oh, I did this. Y'all stabbed me in the back. Yo, what happened? Remember 6ix9ine situation? Y'all remember the 6ix9ine situation? When y'all say, nigga, it's the streets. You know what you signed up for? You know what you signed up for? What happened? This you. They pulled up on some. Nigga, give me everything. I want everything, nigga. Take this shit out your ears. Give me this shit, nigga. Oh, this your wedding ring? Let me get that shit. They pulled up on street shit. Now you a businessman? How many excuses? How many times? No, it's different. No, you know what's the difference? Look at this. All these niggas that talk been saying this shit for 5 years. Hold on. Y'all gotta see this shit. What's the difference between all these rat ass? Y'all tell me what's the difference.
They know the difference.
I've been saying this shit. Let's talk about
it. Nigga. He had big plans for Pooh Shiesty.
Got big plans for Pooh Shiesty when we get home? No, Randy got big plans for you. You talking about?
He said, yo, why you tripping? Why you always go so hard, nigga?
Why I go hard? Because y'all trying to take money out of my family's mouth, nigga. Money out of my family's mouth. I must eat. I must eat, nigga. I must eat.
Oh.
What you talking about? Let me get this shit real quick. See if I can do this shit real quick. Let me read this shit for you. This is God. All who rage against you will surely be ashamed and disgrace those who oppose you. Bitch ass. Though you search for your enemies, you will not find them. Bitch ass. Those who wage war against you will be nothing at all, for I am your Lord, your God.
Yes, Stone Cold.
Snitched on a Zaytoven beat. That's crazy.
You gonna make a statement? This is a statement right here. Yo, this is a statement right here. Forget everything I said. Remember I said Gucci ain't gonna.
I got a question. If Big Meech gets robbed and has to report it to the police and talk to the police about him being robbed, does that make
do that?
You
I wouldn't never talk to the police about getting robbed.
I'll keep it a bean with you. This is the weakest shit I've seen since. It would have been the weakest shit ever if it wasn't for J. Cole apologizing after he got dissed. The J. Cole shit is historic. Like, that's the weakest shit ever. But this is weak too. Getting robbed by your artist, making a police report, then instead of going to get your shit back, dissing for robbing you. Nah, this is crazy. What, a 808, a hot beat? This shit sound like, yo, this nigga got ad-libs for the goddamn storytelling. Gucci, you gotta cut this shit out, man. Yo, what type of medication they got Gucci on, man? Gucci, you signed killers, robbers, drug dealers, Why are you acting like you hired somebody at a Fortune 500 company, man? Yo,
Is Gucci Mane telling? That's Keisha doing it. That's his wife. His wife making him tell. She's standing on woman time. Oh, sure this. I said,
quit trying to expect them to be your homeboy from the hood who's supposed to keep it real with you. And, you know what I'm saying? Do good business. And everybody will be happy. If you make sure you take care of your business, protect yourself, they do the same. Everybody know it's a good, do good business. That's it. But don't bring feelings to business. That's the biggest problem I see in the world. It's a lot of feelings. You wasn't supposed to treat me like that. You wasn't supposed to treat yourself like that. You wasn't supposed to sign that. You should have took the long way. You're supposed to believe in yourself and tried it without them, like that. You know what I'm saying? But don't wait till you can sign your whole 10 albums away to start complaining about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your job to protect your business and have a lawyer that look over shit and tell you yes and no for certain. You know what I'm saying? So that's accountability. That's what we do on this.
Pooh Shiesty, but this one got to be educated and understand. In business, you got to negotiate. You got to negotiate. If you were signed for $100K and now you got 10 M's on the table, it's time to negotiate. This how we do this. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody win. Let's go. That's how I gotta go. You can't muscle your way out of no shit and no business. It don't go that way. And I ain't just talking about on the people's side, but on the other side, the blitz gonna come. You can't run from it, homie. That's the way it goes. Negotiate. It's time to educate. But for everybody in my DM, Rose, what you think or how you feel about the Guwap Pooh Shiesty situation. I don't like it for either side. You know what I'm talking about? Guwap most definitely didn't deserve that, and I don't want to see this
situation because I love both of them guys. They both have real good crafts. Gucci being the OG, Shiesty being the youngster, representing young culture, the YNs, so to speak. I don't think he was wrong for the signing, which I feel like Gucci should have signed him out the contract wrong. Whether he had something to do with it or not, or whether his men just acted off impulse, that was the wrong part about the situation. But other than that, I hope both of them guys come out unscathed. Gucci reputation remain intact, and Pooh Shiesty get out of his situation. It's kind of hard being on supervised release, but
yeah.
I don't want to see him go down that road. He got a craft. He the next one in line to be the next NBA young boy. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So I would love to see him, continue his career and just move past both of them, because Gucci been down that road before. But at the same time, the robbery.
You said that, you were cool with Gucci. And because of the whole So Icy record, and, we finally seen Gucci and Jeezy perform this song together on stage during the verses. I'm sure that a lot of people are, what is your relationship with Gucci, man? I
mean, Gucci is he a real dude. I really can't say nothing bad about him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he went further than probably.
Problem is, y'all let people who's not in the street interfere with what you got going on in the street. That is the problem. Most of the people that's voicing their opinion is not from the street. You can tell they ain't from the street by what they're saying. Any person that's from that environment already knows what not to entertain. Self-explanatory. But I'm watching the internet sit right here and take advice from people that ain't never been in handcuffs ain't never slung narcotics, ain't never popped nobody. We embrace stupid shit, and we letting people that's getting paid off of what we going through make money by keeping us thinking that it's okay to debate and argue about nonsense. Is you crazy? I'm looking at people that tell you out their mouth, you do something to me, I'm calling cops on you. Telling you what you should do because you allegedly a street nigga. Stop letting people tell y'all what to do. Cause these people gonna lead you right into a position they gonna F you out your life. They feel like if somebody do something to you, you gotta do something back. But when you do something back, you stupid. You feel me? It's just a lose-lose situation when you allow other people to control or direct your path. Stop letting people tell y'all what their laws are. If they're your laws, you follow your laws, I follow my laws. Because at the end of the day, it's the blind leading the blind. But most of these people have never been a victim. So they don't know what it's like being a victim. But when it's their turn to be a victim, then they see what it's like. Like, oh, now we trying to tell y'all before y'all will be a victim. Because let me tell you something. Betrayal is betrayal. No matter how nobody want to put it. But people going to put you in categories because they want to see themselves above you. And they want you beneath them. Live your life.
Yo, man, Gucci is hurt, bro. Nah, he's hurt, man. He's hurt, and he, you know, when hurt people, you know, they want to hurt you, you know, and we looking at it from a standpoint of, yeah, this was something stupid that was done, but in reality, man, I don't know, man. We dealing with two hurt individuals, you know, and if well, the reason why I'm saying that is because when I'm looking at even Pooh Shiesty, the way he robbed them, man, like the way or whatever, allegedly, whatever, the way it happened. If you think about it, this was something. This was actually, well, it seems like premeditated, but knowing these days, man, these dudes gotta roll strapped up. They gotta be right, you know what I mean. So I wouldn't say it was premeditated, but I would say definitely that. Hey man, like they was hurt, you know, and they was hurt by whatever Gucci had done, and this guy was in jail, so he's in jail hurting, and you know him being in jail behind a cage can't really do whatever he wants to do, or you know what I mean, to help his individual, which was allegedly one of his friend had died or cousin had died, and when he was asked to you know to help whatever, another word, another a GoFundMe, you know, and Gucci being a grown man that he is, he spoke his mind, like he told how he really felt, like, you know, in many ways it's like, is it his job? No, as a grown person, we learn to take responsibility for our own actions. We keep money, you know, aside to you know, if we need to get bonded out for doing something stupid, or for one of our people that died, you know, you take care of it with yourself because you grown, you know. But when you were youngin, you as a youngin, now you feel like, man, I held you down, now you gotta hold me down. And that's a youngin thinking, because really don't nobody owe nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? God owe you everything, right? God, that's how when we speak to God, and God will give us anything good when we ask for it, even when we don't even deserve it. But when you talking about the human entity, man, like shoot, Gucci probably feel like, man, shoot, man, you, if it was you that died, maybe I'd have put something in there. But your cousin died. Come on now, and what you? So allegedly, you know what I'm saying. So when we looking at it from that standpoint, now Gucci. Okay, so he did that, right? He did that. Now, okay, now we gotta see what happened next. So now, you know, Pooh Shiesty come home and it's looking and Gucci, you know, is elated, you know, happy, thinking like, wow, whoa, I'm fine. Out of all the investments that I made, all the money, thousands, if not millions of dollars that I've lost in investing in many MCs. But one of them is flourishing and it's about to pay me back all the money that I've spent, you know, and that's just the business of it. That's how the business works. So Gucci's like, all right, it's time to negotiate. Let's go negotiate. Let's go sit down. You know, apparently go pick up liquor and try to hold them, you know, go back and you see that? He was happy, man. It's one thing, man. Like if it's the streets, it's the streets. But when the street, when you get blindsided and not having no beef and it's something different. That's painful. That's hurt. And that's part of the streets. But listen, yes, it's part of the street. But and many times, many times, you hear it about all these gangsters. Da 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 da. You hear them say, "He did this to me," and it was painful. It was betrayal to me. And when somebody feel betrayal, I don't care if you a thug or not, you'll go to whatever instinct to get back. But a lot of people will say, man, you need to get back with the guns. I see that's whatever you would do. See, somebody told me this a long time ago. No matter what you would do in some such situation, don't expect the person to do the same thing as you would. And another thing they said, just because you would give me something, don't expect me to be giving it to you because you feel like that's how because you do it, then they gotta do it too. No, because everybody is different. And I'm sure right now, hindsight is 2020 because I'm sure Gucci is thinking, damn, if I whatever, it could maybe 50,000, 100,000. It wouldn't, now he lose a MC, what he was about to lose because he wanted out. You know what I mean? And he loses a lot of property. And now it might be he probably gonna lose his name because a lot of dudes not gonna respect what he did. But nevertheless, man, it's I'm looking at the pain. It's just painful for both sides. Like, when you're dealing with Pooh Shiesty, man, he was hurt. He was hurt, man. This man was hurt. You could tell he was hurt, man. Like this was. I'm sure, man. He probably was in there. Just that's all he could think of, man. If you think that's all, I bet you he was in there. Just that's all he could think of because the minute he got his chance to be next to him, the minute, like, cause if you think about it, why would you rob somebody with people there with you know what I mean? Like maybe he felt like he would never got as close, but that it wasn't I over E, man. He was thinking about emotions over intellect, not intellect over emotion. Cause we always gotta move with intellect over emotions, man. We can't be moving this way, man. But who am I to say I can't even blame the man. I can't even say, yo, I wouldn't have did that because I've never been at that point where millions of dollars is at stakes and we talking about my cousin is dead and you apparently was freaking making jokes and saying goofy, it's some goofy stuff about a 1017 chain, as opposed to saying, yo, I got you, let me hold you down, based off the strength. You see that off the strength, because if you love Pooh Shiesty that much, off the strength of loving that man, he's like, yo, I'm gonna hold you down, man. You know what I mean? But who am I to even say that? You know what I'm saying? Who am I to even say, yo, he should be doing something for this man, for that man? Because I don't know the relationship. But one thing I can say, man, never go past your winnings, man. Never go back past your winnings, man. When you win and walk away humbly, right? Obviously, Pooh Shiesty and them, that was the big score, man. Millions, whatever it is, millions of dollars in robbery, man. You know what I mean? You took the man, the man wedding ring, you know what I mean? His wifey ring. And you hit his way he went past the winnings, man. You take you showing all that. Y'all showing it off and talking about it. Y'all put yourself out. Now he has to speak on it. Now he has to come up and say, yo, come on, man. Now you leave that man, and you didn't kill him. So you left them to speak because he has to speak. Now, in hindsight, I'm sure they like, man, damn, we should have just did it and not speak on it. You know what I mean? Did it, not speak on it. But obviously, they was hurt. Obviously, this wasn't about the money. This wasn't about the robbery. Wasn't about money. The robbery was about to inflict some type of pain because they was feeling some pain. Pooh Shiesty was felt the pain of whatever Gucci did, and he would know that. And now he wants him to feel the same way. This is how I felt. This is how I felt. Except the one thing is you took things from him. You know what I mean? This man didn't want to spend his money. That's his money. But who am I to say he not supposed to do it? Because and be careful the words that you saying, man. Because if you telling me, yo, I'm your boy, a lot of people go with that, man. A lot of people going with that. They sitting back and listening, and you running game at the same time. So obviously, Bush actually felt some type of way because he knew he like, yo, I thought that was my man. If you my man, you gotta give me your right hand. But that's only people, we just say that. But dudes on the street be listening to that, and you tell them that, they expecting that. So when you not doing that, most of them is gonna react the way Pooh Shiesty doing it because they going off your word. It's all you. What Tony Montana said. All I got is my balls and my words, man. That's all they got, man. And think about it. And Pooh Shiesty in jail, the only thing he got to take from anybody is, oh, well, you my man. I bet. You gonna hold me down there. You gonna hold me down in this. You gonna hold me down in that. And Gucci's probably like, yo, yeah, I got you, man. You good, man. Yeah. Hurry up, come back home. Come make me some more money. And it's sad, man. And now Gucci, Gucci is listen, yo, and it's crazy as this sounds, man. Karma is real, man. Karma is real. Cause I remember, man, and Deb Anthony, man, was talking about how Gucci, man, took $5,000 from French Montana. That was his thing. He was robbing people. And that's the thing. You young, you do stupid things, man. You do stupid things, and another thing too. The biggest lesson in this, man, is to show people like, yo, people, everybody, man. We looking at it from we want to look at it as street this, street that, but really though, if you think about it, if you really sit back and think about it, it's like Gucci was going through some things in his life. And as a result of that, and he started doing some crazy things. And now he even saying he's suffering from some type of bipolar, so whatever it is, and he even had a book about it. So basically saying these are the things that made him do all the crazy things he was doing in life at that time. So meaning he's a whole different person now. He's a whole different person now. So the man that everybody thought he was, he's really not that no more. Because he's saying, I'm not that, man. That's not me. Like y'all going off lyrics that I said 1,000 years ago. I was a different man. I was doing, but when the street is going on the other side, like, yo, nah, you said you supposed to be this, you supposed to be that. How you gonna go against what you stand on? He never said he stand on it. This man got 2 kids, two of the 3 kids, ain't got a wife, got a mama, and now he's thinking like, shoot, man, y'all robbed me. He's hurt, man. This dude's hurt, man. He hurt. You could tell he's hurt, and he wants somebody in pain. He wants in pain because this is not him. This is not the person we know. He's not even thinking. He's not even thinking I over E right now. He's not even thinking about his own career. He's not thinking none of that. Because right now, all he's thinking about, I want them dudes to pay for what they did to me. And it's not really just him. And you rob him, cool. But it's that wife, man. You took the ring, bro. Like you took the ring and you bragging about it. The bragging part, man, you going beyond winning. You won and you bragging about it. You took it. You took all the stuff, man. You took it from them and you bragging. Listen, man. Yo, yo, listen, that's a youngin' thing, and that's an older person thing too. But you know, that's when people get upset. They feeling like, oh, okay, y'all want to play game now. There's no rules there, cause there's no rules, cause you know what's the rule is. You do whatever you do, you stick and move and keep it and keep it moving. Why? Because you're not trying to tell on yourself, and you're not trying to agitate the person you done wrong to. Because really, once you do him wrong, he has a choice to either take it the route you took it or go to the police or speak to the police. And guess what? Once you show, oh, that's your weak point. That's your weak point. So if I go to the police, that's your weak point. Okay, I'm gonna hurt you the same way you hurt me, and it's not right. It's not wrong. You could say street this, street that. You just got to know how to do it. You can't. You see, that's the thing, right, people? There's always a way to do the thing, man. You gotta do it the right way. In every situation, it has to be done in the right way. You can't do it the wrong way. You robbed the man, okay, cool. Keep it low, keep it moving. No taunt. You're not taunting that man and trying to make him feel like, yo, he's this and that. He already feel that way. You took the joint from him. Like, what more do you want? Now you want him. You want him to wallow in his in his sorrow, right? Because now he thinking, you know what, man. You already see. It's one thing you robbed me. That could have easily been a rumor, right? Because nobody said nothing. No chain was showing. People could say, "Yo, he got robbed." Because when I first heard it myself, I was like, "Oh, whatever. This is that's just the hip hop news or whatever." But now I'm looking at him like, now this come out. Now it's even worse because why? Now, yeah. Now he's gonna speak on it. And what best way to express my feelings in a song? Hey, you could express. We see. Here's the thing. He could have came out with the song and not push it out, but he's pushing it out. That means he's speaking against what he really feel, how he feel. He like looking at it from. He's hurt. He's hurt, man. He's like a battered woman, man. Like he's hurt, man. When a woman is scorned, and no disrespect towards Gucci neither. When a woman is scorned, man, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it, man. And right now, Gucci is showing that he is hurt. And I'm not calling the man a woman or none of that. I'm just saying he hurt, man. He hurt. He's feeling the pain. He's feeling the embarrassment. Because he gotta face his wife. Imagine you leaving home. Yo, I'm about to go meet up with Pooh Shiesty, man. Yeah, man. About to yo, babe. I'm stopping at I'm gonna stop at the liquor store. Hey, don't because you took that medication. Hey, relax, man. Nah, I got it, money. Just a couple shots, because we gotta celebrate. You get there, oh boy. Yo, man, run that. Let me get that. That's crazy. Now wait, what? In front of people. Cool, it happens, right? That happens. Okay, cool, whatever. Now y'all go online and start bragging about the fact that you did it. Come on, man. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. And this was about business. 1990s, Suge Knight. Known to a lot of rumors. He was forcing dudes, pulling out guns and forcing dudes. Man, run that. Put my name on that now. My name allegedly. I don't know nothing about but this is a whole different. This is a whole different era. This is a whole different time. This ain't going down like that. And here's the thing though. Not only Gucci is feeling the pain, but he's also afraid. This is a whole different. This was too abrupt to him. Like this is because Gucci himself said he was not a killer until them dudes came to see him. So he wasn't being a killer. You know what I'm saying? Because he said it himself. He wasn't a killer. They made him a killer. You know what I mean? And he even rhymed it on his own song saying, yo, the ghost is, the ghost of Pookie is haunting. His house is haunted by the ghost of Pookie. Everybody sitting there and it's, at the time it sounded gangster. But now we looking at it, we like, yo, man, he was feeling the pain. He was feeling the being haunted by, because I've never killed nobody before, so I wouldn't even know why I feel. What's the ramification of something like that? When you take somebody's life and you know you did, and what comes back to you? How do you release that you took somebody's child away? But even Gucci, he was taunting himself. He was taunting himself. And I'm wondering, man, it's and this is what life, man. This is a big lesson in life too, man. We all gotta take the lesson in life, because if you think about it, he's making fun and all this, and now we find out, oh man, when that happens to you, you react in a whole totally different way. You know what I mean? And when you did something to somebody else, you was taunting them. But to be fair, they sent dudes to go kill him. So these dudes came to kill him for money, and he, in turn, he protected himself. But at the same time, now he started taunting them. See that they see this is, so now we that's another lesson to learn in as well, because now we gotta look at it like this. Yeah, you've done it. Y'all keep it down like that, man. Be humble. Your wins, be humble. You killed the man, be humble. Now it's coming back. It's coming back to bite them. You know what I mean? Because now everybody, I don't think a lot of people won't have that sympathy for him, because for years, man, he ran with that name. He's the gangster. You know what I mean? Like, they looking up to you. Which, was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? But these kids was looking up to you. These dudes was looking at you like, yeah, and the thing is, it's like, now you do this. Oh man, everybody's looking like, yo, really? Nah, but that's why you don't look up to humans, you look up to God, man. Because man will change all day. Man will change on you all day, but God won't, man. God will not change on you. He doesn't change. He remain the same. He remain loyal. He gonna take care of you. If you say he gonna take care of you, he's gonna take care of you. Man, a switch is wishy-washy. Why? Because it's situational, and it's perfect example. Because you could say you will never do nothing until you get placed in some type of situation. Obviously, this situation for Gucci was his bottom. Like he reached his bottom on that, and he gave up, man. He like, man, heck no, I can't do this. You ever been you ever been choked? Like, if you ever been choked, and or even being underwater wanting some air, like you trying to keep stay underwater, and trying to work on your breathing, and a lot of people could stay under for a while, but most people, they go under there and want to come right back up for air, man. Like, I give up, man. I can't do this no more. See, the street, that's how the street do, man. The street will swallow you, man. It takes you and make you, and like, yeah, you could be the hardest of the hardest, whatever it is you think you are on the street, but there's gonna be a point, man, a tipping point where you're gonna have to say, I'm with the street or I'm not. And I think Gucci finally says, man, nah, heck no, man. If this is still this is part of the street, nah. Cause I ain't come. I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Cause when you play a game, the whole point is to be ready. You know what I mean? You gotta be ready, man. What you mean? I'm not ready yet. What you mean? We're gonna start when? I'm not ready yet, man. If I'm not ready, we can't start yet. You can't tell me all this like you just start ahead and then nah, man. No. That's cheating. No, that's cheating. Because what I'm saying, I think if Pooh Shiesty had give him the leeway, he like, shoot, I probably would have been right. You know what I mean? Give me a chance. Let me give me a chance. You just abruptly rob me in front of my people. Take my come on, man. You gotta pay for that. I'm hurt. But Here's the thing he is mostly heard about, and a lot of people not saying nothing about this. He put Yo Gotti involved in it, man. That's why I say don't go beyond your winnings. He put he wanted him in pain. He wanted him he wanted it to be painful for him. He wanted him to feel his pain. He wanted yeah, you gonna feel my pain, bro. You gonna feel my pain. This is how I feel. He put Yo Gotti involved in it. And Yo Gotti and him have not been getting along. Clearly, Yo Gotti allegedly slept with his wife. They been had beef. And after Young Dolph died, Gucci was speaking on that too, and it's all interrelated, man. So when he put Yo Gotti involved in it, it really, really, I think that probably was the camel that broke the camel's back, man. That's it right there, man. Because you want Ghosty as an enemy, or whatever it is, allegedly, to brag about why you not doing this, why you not doing that. So it's a lot, man. It was a lot of things, but these are two things I would definitely say, man. Those are the most painful that happened. And first, they bragging about it. Well, maybe three things. They bragging about it, showing off the stuff they took, to the world, like as if like it was legal, and you going to Yo Gotti and on something like and making fun of that man, you know. And this is the thing, man. You know what they say, man. Behind every marriage, man, you can't hate your ex-wife, or you can't hate your people you grew up with, man, because y'all chose to be involved with each other, man. Y'all chose to do your thing together, man. Y'all chose to go in business together, and it's sad to see that it's going out that way, And I'm not gonna blame either side. Yes, Pooh Shiesty could have went and did it a different way. In the perfect world, he should have known, you know what I mean? And Gucci man, in a perfect world, he should have known as well to hold his man down. You know what I mean? He's the man out there. You hold him down till he come home. Yo, bro, after a while, you could have kicked it to him. Yo, man, I spent the money. You my man, but he's not my man. I need that. You know what I mean? Like, it's something. Like, but who am I to say how these men should do their job? But one thing we know, we could learn from their mistakes, man. Learn from their mistakes, and that's the only way we get ahead. Learning from each other's mistakes and making sure to not repeat it. Because right now, look all of what is all this thing that's going on right now? But all sides is wrong. All sides is facing something crazy right now. This ain't right. This is we talking about money. You know what I mean? We talking about money, man. We talking about how much money, millions. You know what I mean? How many dudes who go to jail come home and they had that aura around them. You know what I mean? The Pooh Shiesty come back and drop a single. Obviously, the single it did good when everybody, labels, I got the money, I got it, yeah, I got you. We money. They want to spill out the money. You know what I mean? Gucci, he's like, let's renegotiate, man. Let's get this money. And now just one move just mess up everything, man. Just one move just mess up everything. We gotta start thinking, man. Intellect over emotions. You know what I'm saying? Less emotions, more intellect. Start to think before we move, man. You know what I mean? And I can't blame either side. I'm just saying, in general, man, we as a people must start to move right, man. Move right. You could say militant in the mind, because the mind, man. Once your mind is right, everything else will work together. You know what I mean? And we talking about in the little things too, man. Be careful how we treat each other, man. I'm gonna say that. Be careful how we treat each other. And it may not mean much to you, but if it means something to that man right there, make sure you take care of that, because for that man it's everything. To you it's nothing. So you take care of it like it's something, because that your man is he he himself, he think it's something. So you have to treat it as such. You know what I mean? So this, not to preach to y'all, but this is game. This is, we got to run it. We gotta do it that way, man. Because this ain't right, man. This ain't right. This whole thing is just wrong all the way around. You know what I mean? And young man is in jail right now. Who was home? he was home, but really wasn't home. He was halfway home because he was in a halfway house. You know what I mean? So man, let's see what's the next thing that evolved from all this, man. All right, y'all, man. Peace.